What if you had someone tell you, come to my house and cook?
I've had that severally.
I'm still a student. I
Oh,
think
wow.
I should be going to my final year by September.
Regardless of whether you're making money from your business, school is something that will actually take you to places. Yes, I could cook, but because of my academics, I got to meet some people that on a normal day, I wouldn't have even met them to like introduce my business. A whole lot of persons, when they meet you for the first time, they want to hear how you articulate your sentences, your words, and all those things. So it's like a very important factor. Funny enough, I didn't learn how to cook from anybody or anywhere. There was just YouTube.
Oh, wow.
I spent like morning, afternoon, night just going through YouTube videos, frying, combining spices, mixing stuff up, and you have to create boundaries in whatever business you're doing so that people tend to like respect you. So I let them know, okay, we don't do this, we don't do that.
All right, when it comes to life as a human being, everybody cooks. Everybody cooks. I mean, even if you don't know how to cook, you could basically put one thing or the other and then you get something to eat. But there are some people who are cooks, or rather, let's call them chefs. There are people who are born for it. There are people who have the talent for cooking. Even if they are going to make a mistake while doing it, they'll do it right and you'll still enjoy it. And my guest for today is one of those people who take delight in cooking. And she's not just one of those people who cooks. She has been born to cook and she does it really well. As someone who has sat down, tasted, and savored a meal prepared by her, all I can say is she's wonderful. And maybe after this conversation with her, you guys can also go and try her meal because it's good. So let us meet Orokawan. Hi, Oroky. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Let's get to meet you properly. So for other people who do not know you, who are around, they haven't come across you, let's get to know you better and what you really do.
Okay, firstly, my name is Orokawan Akum. I'm still a student. Who knows what business?
I'm probably thinking you're one boss who have been in this business for like the last 15 years.
No, I'm still a student. I think I should be going to my final year by September.
Oh, that's
What else? And you already know I love to cook. That's what I do that provides me with money. So that's basically it. Except you want other information, I don't know.
so tell us more about the brand.
Okay, I started Oroky's Bites like 2 years ago, but I closed.
Those you started 2 years ago. Okay, but you stopped.
I stopped it because at that point I didn't know what I really wanted. I just knew that I could cook, and I saw a whole lot of persons trying to cook. A whole lot of persons were cooking, and I'm like, okay, I can make food, so let me just enter into the market. But at the end of the day, a whole lot of things have to be put in place, a whole lot of planning. You don't just wake up one morning and say, let me cook food for people to eat.
Okay.
So everything just became so choked up. I didn't know where I was going to. There was no direction, so I just had to shut down. Then early this year, after a whole lot of planning, I discovered where I really fitted in, and that was when I said, okay, let's just try. Even if I don't have all the money in the world, let me start from somewhere.
Can you say that after starting again, can you say that this new step you've taken, you're thriving?
Yes, because right now, like, I know where I'm heading. There is direction, there is purpose. I've finally found my niche. I'm not just cooking like every other person.
All right.
I discovered that I want to make boxes, food boxes for people, and so far so good. Ever since I introduced it, it has been going well. A whole lot of persons come back for my food boxes, and that is where I want to go towards. I don't really want to cook the normal everyday food for everybody, and I also like breakfast. So currently, I'm working on a breakfast box. Though I think I launched it last year.
Oh wow. So like those basic foods you could eat for breakfast, like bread, tea, mustard, and all of that.
Pancake,
Cake.
anything that concerns breakfast, we have it.
All right. You did say you're a student. How are you shuffling it together?
It's not easy.
Final year.
it's not easy, but at the end of the day, we still find a way around it. If there is a
Imagine.
will, there is a way.
Right. And this money must be made.
This money has to be made.
Okay, that's beautiful. So there's this narrative in Nigeria about young people who go into business, and the narrative is that young people go into business not because of they are so passionate about the business, but because of the need for making money and the knowledge that even as a student, when you finish school, you're not going to get jobs, or there are no jobs waiting for you out there. Was it using this narrative you used to start this business, or this full thing has really been something you really loved?
Food thing has always been something I love, but for somebody who didn't know how to cook, I was very terrible.
Are you serious? So wait, are you,
I don't
wait, let's set this clear. In my introduction, I said some people are born to do it. I said some people are born to do it.
I was very terrible at cooking. I think I developed interest for cooking. Like, I actually loved cooking, but I did not know how to cook. I was a boarder, so each I come back to the house, people are already doing that. I don't necessarily have to go into the kitchen.
From your JS 1 to SS3.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So I think it was early 2021 that I developed a passion, actually became something I wanted to pursue.
Okay.
Funny enough, I didn't learn how to cook from anybody or anywhere. Like there wasn't, just YouTube.
Oh wow.
I spent like morning, afternoon, nights just going through YouTube videos, trying, combining spices, mixing stuff up, and once it became a passion. I think I was proud of myself. There was one my mom was like, "Or go into the kitchen and cook," and we were having an occasion. So I'm like,
You're like,
"Chill, is it me?"
I can imagine.
So that was like the beginning of everything. So, but the whole idea of starting a business because school would not pay at the end of the day, I think people usually misunderstand that particular statement. Regardless of whether you're making money from your business, school is something that will actually take you to places. Yes, I could cook, but because of my academics, I got to meet some people that on a normal day, I wouldn't have even met them to like introduce my business. A whole lot of persons, when they meet you for the first time, they want to hear how you articulate your sentences, your words, and all those things. So it's like a very important factor. It's not just about cooking. You have to be educated and all those things. So it wasn't really about the whole money and in business.
Okay, that's beautiful. So this question might be a bit redundant, but let me ask you. I mean, there are many things that you could have done, okay, while venturing into something like while venturing into entrepreneurship. But why did you really consider food? Because if you didn't say that food is something you've been passionate about, you got passionate about it just 2021.
Yep.
And you've loved cooking since then. But for somebody who just recently learned how to cook, first of all, why food business? Why didn't you like, let me try other things?
I don't know. I don't like sewing. I don't like hairdressing.
What about tech or
Tech
digital?
or like currently I want to venture into data analysis. So it's not like I'm not thinking of other things, but at the end of the day, I think I still enjoy cooking. Cooking is something that when I'm doing it, I'm not feeling stressed. I don't feel like I'm pressured to do it. I just do it naturally. So that's just it.
Okay. What about the cliche of, being as a young person going into food business? Especially our environment, we see that most food businesses are run by people who are older. You as a young person doing the food business, don't you feel like, sometimes my mates are doing other things? Don't you have that feeling?
Funny how most times if I meet some people and I tell them I'm a chef or I cook, they're like, it's not possible because I'm still small or I'm a youth. So they'll just be like, it's not possible. So when you get to meet other people who are older than you that can cook, most times I'm like, should I be intimidated by these people? But then I'm like,
most people say cooking is experience.
Exactly. And I'm like, but I can actually do the same things these people are doing. It's just at the end of the day, Just be confident in yourself. So most times I go the extra mile to like prove to myself and to prove to them that I can still do better than them at the end of the day. So
Okay.
that's just it.
This is one of the biggest misconception people have about this kind of business. I mean, I have one I could say. One of those days I was scrolling on social media and I saw this video of this girl. You know all these interview where they are interviewing young ladies and then they are saying a lot of alarming things. And this particular girl said that she's a chef, that she gets call, people call her private call. She goes to their houses, cook for them, they pay 500,000, 1 million naira. She also said some very funny things. She said, if you want some other food apart from the food I'm preparing, depends on how much you're willing to pay. So I'm not trying to insinuate any of that, but I'm trying to say like what are some of the biggest misconceptions people have about your business?
Just like what you said. Especially when people see me and I'm like, oh, I'm a chef. The first thing they're like, oh, you're using this as a means to get another thing. So
I think that's
I don't really try to clear their misunderstanding. At the end of the day, you think whatever you want to think. I cannot change whatever they are thinking in their mind. But I try as much as possible as a person. I let them know there are you have to create boundaries in whatever business you're doing so that people tend to like respect you.
Yeah.
So I let them know, okay, we don't do this, we don't do that. If you need certain things, we have people who you can communicate with. You don't necessarily have to communicate through me because that way you tend to like cut down a whole lot of things.
What if you had someone tell you, come to my house and cook?
I've had that severally.
Is that a straight no to you?
A straight no. If we want your food, we make it here. And a delivery person, the only time I go to deliver food for people is maybe when the dispatch companies have closed in the evening. And most times I don't even go by myself. I go with somebody or I tend somebody because that helps to like reduce a whole lot of things, people misunderstanding you and all.
I can imagine.
So that is like the major misconception that every person you see, especially females that you see, they're actually using the cooking as an avenue to do some things. Exactly. So that's just it.
People of God, please drop that misconception. It's not true. Not everybody is like that. Okay. How do you balance your quality? Because your food is quality. I even noticed you when I ate your rice the last time, you use long grains of rice, the one that all basmati rice, right? And it's not something that is easy to find around, okay, because food is really expensive. So how do you balance that quality with the environment that you are in, that, the purchasing power might not be as good as other cities?
Okay, firstly, what a whole lot of chefs or cooks don't understand is that basmati rice might be very expensive, but then the quality and the quantity of basmati rice is more than
Oh, really?
tall rice.
So it swells more.
So let me just leak a secret.
That's actually a secret.
Let me just leak a secret. If I use 2 cups of my normal Nigerian rice to cook, it might feed probably 4 persons. But if I use 2 cups of basmati rice to cook, I'm sure of feeding like 5 or 6 persons.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's like one secret that I've leaked out in this email.
That's good. It's important for me because I used to buy. Okay.
So that's just it. You just have to know what fits into your plan. It might work for me, but there are some persons that they don't have the money to purchase basmati and they go for the other one. It's still fine, but I've found, like I said, I had to like go back, plan, redirect my steps. So knowing what works for me in my business, the products that work for me is like the best thing that ever happened to my business.
Little Tessa, what did you say you're studying in the university?
Health information management.
Is it Unico or Curtech?
College of Health.
Okay, College of Health. That's a school I believe is very demanding.
It is.
So?
I manage.
Okay. Are you one of those people who don't go to class and then math sucks?
I don't. Funny enough, like, I don't mean to brag, but I'm actually the top in my class.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Do your classmates know that you're into this business and you're also shuffling this business with school also?
Including my lecturers.
No, really? Did they order from you?
Yes.
Very tough. Your parents, how about your parents? Are they comfortable with?
My dad is late, but my mom is comfortable with it.
She's okay.
Yeah.
By the time you're done with your school, do you still see yourself continuing this business in this, or you want to expand, go to other bigger cities and all of that?
I actually want to see where Calabar takes me to.
I'm one of those people who share that ideology that
Because I have a whole lot of persons telling me, why not Lagos? Why not Abuja?
there are so many people in Lagos and Abuja and all of that.
But at the end of the day, there are still people who buy from me. So why would I just wake up one morning and leave them? It's just because Lagos and Port Harcourt and Abuja might be paying. I am not sure. It still be like probability. So let me just stick here. And I really, really want to grow my food box and see where it takes me.
How much do you sell your food box?
The mini one is 7,500. The other one is 12,000. Then people have the opportunity to also create whatever they want in their products. Like the breakfast box this morning was 13,000 naira. That person has like
affordable.
she created her own box. Like times create yet you can actually create your own box, whatever you want inside. But then there's a product we actually launched. That's like I call it agege bread mix. It's like shawarma, but not with the shawarma bread. We are using agege bread for it. And I have a whole lot of nice reviews. There's no way you eat that bread.
I think you're gonna show me a lot of videos so that I can also add to this clip so people get to have an idea of
like the bread is really nice, and I think that might be a big seller here in Calabar.
Can you say this? You said you started this business again this year, right? And so far so good. Can you say that this business is helping you really well? Like it's paying your bills and all of that?
It's paying my bills and through my business I can also pay other people, so it's okay.
You have
for now. Yes, I do.
Okay. And you're comfortable?
Yeah.
Will you advise somebody to do this business?
I would advise you to do whatever you like, but preparing to this business, you just have to have a plan. You will not just wake up one morning and start it because it might flop.
Okay. What's one important lesson you've learned from doing this business?
For somebody who was always rude.
Rude?
Yes.
You?
I think
You're like the nicest person I've seen.
I think I learned how to be kind to everybody, and regardless of whoever they are, I've learned how to be nice to everybody. And I always give people like chances to explain themselves, because there are sometimes I have orders and those customers just bore. We don't get to hear from them again. So on a normal day, I'm supposed to be pissed at it, but I'm like, let me give them a benefit of a doubt, and they come back again and explain themselves. So I think I learned how to be nice and kind to everybody.
What's one piece of advice? Piece of advice you can give a young hustler out there?
Just do it. A whole lot of persons will tell you, do this, do that, do this, do that. Just do it. Anything that makes you happy, just do it. And if you cannot start today, you can always start tomorrow, but just start. Don't say God will do it. Just start. As stressful.
All right. So it was a very, very nice time with Ms. Orokawan in the Diary of a Hustler. And if you're a hustler out there, you need to listen to this, because she has really dissected what it feels like to do a food business or a food vending business in Nigeria. So I believe that there's one thing or the other you can learn from her, from my own experience, from my own story, and so on and so forth. So if you like this video, then like it and subscribe to the channel. And if possible, share to as many people as you can. I had a very, very wonderful time. I'm sure you had a wonderful time.
I did.
Okay. All right. Till next time. Ciao.